cardboard. What I'm about to do is I'm gonna set y'all up over here so that way you can see me cutting stuff out and shaping it. Take all that off and I'm gonna re-weld and make that piece right there. That should be pretty easy. What's up, gang? We back with another one. In the last video, as you remember, I explained to y'all how I got this car right here for free, and you know I gotta do some work for him on this car. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Basically what they did to this car is when they're gonna make it a race car, I reckon. And my dad said they had to put in they were gonna put in a big block, but they needed extra clearance. So they completely shaved the strip towers off, and we couldn't find none in like our local junkyards. So he bought me some sheet metal, and I'm about to try to refab these. As you see right here, the metal's still strong, it's just got like surface rust on it. Some of it is too far gone. The only thing that I'm a little nervous about is how thin that piece is at the top right here. So see right there. So I gotta kind of figure that out. I did figure that piece out. I remade that, welded it. Although it ain't perfect, but you know, it's kind of hard to get perfect when you ain't really got too much to work with. So I just did my best on it and grind the wheels down here soon. But the goal is today is to get these strut towers right here made. Once that gets done, I just want to bend the metal in place today. This video is going to be over a course of a couple of days. I just want to bend this metal like I need it, and maybe get the holes drilled in it, because I want to do some spot welds and stuff, and some basically I want to slip the metal up under this piece right here, and then weld right here, seam, and then weld on this side, spot weld. So that's what I plan on doing today. So I'm just gonna, that's the goal. I'm gonna get this metal out, and we're gonna get the cardboard and start, you know, just making some templates. All right, gang, so the goal here, like I said, we got the cardboard. What I'm about to do is I'm gonna set y'all up over here so that way you can see me cutting stuff out and shaping it. But the goal here, what I'm thinking about doing is when I bend it, come to about like right here, where when I sleeve it under, I can trim this out. It'll be a little thicker, but I could probably like bevel it out underneath to where this bolt would be all right. But there's no way that I'm gonna be able to weld this like that, because the metal's so thin. Plus I want to reinforce it. So once I get the piece cut out and everything, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna set y'all up over here, and we're gonna get to this CAD design. So let's go. Alright gang, so basically I got these two side pieces right here, and I got it cut like this so that way when I come in here it'll slot in like that, and I'm gonna have to trim the edge some, but ultimately the goal is that where it slots in like that, that way I can drill holes through this piece of metal in a couple places right here and spot weld it in, and then come on this side and just weld it all the way down right there where it's like a lap joint, and all I gotta do is just flip this piece over here and it should be the exact same. This side right here is gonna go a whole lot smoother than that side over there because you got that little hump right there. But another problem I'm running into over here is this right here. So the way that this metal is rusted, man, it's like they went ham on this side with the plasma cutter, and I guess it sat so long that this piece, this top piece right here, everything's welded to, or basically everything's sitting on is rusting out right here. All this right here is rusted out. So I'm most likely, positively, gonna have to make that piece right there. But this side over here, man, it ain't as bad as the other side. As you can see, this is solid. It's all solid. This right here, I mean, yeah, it is jagged, but I'm gonna shave all this down flat to where it looks pretty good. And this side right here should be the easier side, because even back here it don't really have like a too crazy of a curve like that side over there. As you can see right here, that side over there has got a mean little dip in it right there. I thought about trying to hit that thing flat out, but as thick as this metal is and the way everything's going on that side, it might be best for me to just try to shape it, I think. But I'll deal with that problem once I get there. I'm gonna go ahead and this back piece right here that goes on the back side right here, and it's gonna come up and box off right there like that. I'm probably gonna make that piece last, because once I weld these two sides on, and I gotta take this off, I gotta take this whole thing right here off. Once I do that, I'll be able to like get my measurements and stuff, because I do have to slide it under these strut towers. So that's why I want to wait and do that piece. I can get these side pieces made and everything, but that top piece I'm gonna have to wait on. But I'll probably try to go ahead and take this right here off today. Take that subframe off today. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to take that off, and then I need to make this one more piece right here. I could probably start grinding all them welds down, but I need to make that piece right there. I forgot my tools at work, some of my tools at work, so I ain't got my spot welder and stuff like that. But that's the main thing I'm missing. But I need to make that piece right there for that frame rail, like a little cap like that, which it ain't gonna be too hard. This one right here is the one that's gonna give me the trouble. This strut tower right here, I can already tell it. It's got me scratching my brain already, but I know I'm gonna have to drill that out and re-weld a new piece of metal in there. It's a little bit more work than I thought it was gonna be, but you know, that's part of it when you're working on old schools, you know what I mean? So yeah, so that's what we're about to do. I'm probably gonna make this side, put y'all on another time lapse, and make this the driver's side on the sides, the side pieces or whatever, like I did on that side. And then after we do that, what we might do is go ahead and work on taking this subframe off, because once we get that off, that's when, you know, we'll be good to finish fabricating fabricating the that side piece over there, the little piece that I'm gonna have to weld everything to. Alright gang, so you seen that time it was a little bit quicker than the other side. That's because like this time I knew what I was doing basically, and I had a game plan or whatnot. But like I said before, this side right here is gonna be way easier than that other side. That's for sure. And that's only because of the metal on this side. That side I'm gonna have to make some stuff work in a sense. I'm hoping that I don't have to cut that inside of that frame rail off and weld a new piece in, but if I do, then that's just how it's gonna have to be, you know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna be able to weld to that rusted metal like that, because it's gonna have porosity and stuff in it. It's not gonna be good welds, and it won't be done right. I won't feel right about it, because this is a shock tower. It's really important piece of the car. I don't understand why they would do that. They even put a motor in here because I don't know. But what I was gonna take this K member out, but what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and make this piece right here for the frame rail right quick, which it'll be real fast. I just basically wanted to slide in like this one does right here, with two little edges right here to where I can spot weld them in on the sides of that metal over here, on like right there on the edge right there, and on the edge of this frame right here. And once I do that, then I'm gonna wait on Pops, because I want to see what he wants to do about this K member, because I don't know if we're switching this K member out with that one, but these right here has already got the upgraded brakes, so I doubt it. But I'm gonna see if he'll let me just basically drop this K member down, because the brake lines are still hooked up on it, and that's why I don't want to, like, you know, mess with anything, mess up anything or whatnot. But I'm pretty sure I can just drop this K member down enough, and then to give me a couple of feet, especially if I take this tire off, to give me a couple of feet, and the brakes sit on the ground or whatnot, put something underneath it, and it'll give me enough room to where I can, you know, fab all the other stuff I need to. And we'll go from there. So I'm about to get on this. I'll put you on a time lapse and get me a little piece of cardboard and start making this, get my measurements out, and make the template for that. And then we'll wait on Pops to get back here, and we'll probably just go ahead and drop this K member down once we're done with that. Alright then gang, so now we got this piece made for this frame rail. Like I said, I was gonna spot weld on the sides, and that'll be pretty much it for you know, this one. What I'll do is seam seal it and everything, spray some cavity wax inside the frame rail. I gotta clean all that rust up first. I'll probably spray some stuff in there, but see right here, it's a little pitted right here. So what I want to do is just overlap this, that way it's strong. And come here, I made a little tab right there so it can fold up, and I could put like 1 or 2 spot welds right there. But once you press it in here and it fits flat like that, it'll fit right here even with this frame rail, just like that, just like the other piece over there. See how it slots in right there? This piece will do the same thing and have the same ring now. It just might be a little bit thicker than that metal, because this metal he got is thick. So I'll put my spot welds along here, all on this side, all on this side. This side right here probably be a little bit harder to get to, just because the angle of the weld and having to get that gun in there. But we'll put some over there, and then I don't know if I'm gonna buzz this in right here along this right here or not, like just do a weld, a solid weld. But I know for a fact I'm gonna spot weld it here, here, and here. So it just depends. I might just do the spot welds like I said, and I might do like one here and one here, because this metal goes back a little bit. So I might do a couple spot welds right there, and then just put a seam seal bead around it. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. But now since we got that done, I might pull out this grinder and start cutting the metal out for these couple pieces that I got here. And then once my pops get here, I'll put y'all on time lapse, and then we're gonna take out this K member, and that way I can shape the other side of the strut tower. So let's get to work. All right, gang. So like I said, I got that piece over there made already, and I'm gonna cut that after I take this out. I just want to go ahead and get everything out of here. Or I ain't gonna take it all the way out. What I'm gonna do is put a piece of tin right here, and my dad said get that little wood dolly we got, and I'm basically slide this whole thing forward. That way I have some room and everything to work on that, just to extend that brake line out, and that way I had to be out the way for over here once I start doing that bottom piece. But that's the goal today, is just basically getting everything ready, getting a couple of these pieces cut out. That way I can prep that surface on these strut towers, and when I prep the surface I can start welding those. And then basically the only pieces I'm gonna really need to make after I weld those on and that piece on is just that back piece that's gonna cover this right here, and it's gonna slide into here, so make it easier. Plus I want to go ahead and take this out because of this right here too. I got a weld right here, and that plate's in the way with that, so I ain't gonna be able to do anything on it. So we're about to put y'all on a time lapse. I'm gonna try to record this the best I can on the while it's on the time lapse, because it's gonna be pretty hard to kind of see what bolts I'm doing. But basically there's only a couple bolts. Obviously you have to do these on the strut, and then you got these 2 bolts right here, and then as you can see on that side right there, there's 2 bolts right there that go to that side. So it shouldn't be that hard to take off. Basically what I'm gonna do, and I gotta take this right here off on the steering shaft. Basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take that steering shaft off, and then I'm gonna take these off first. I'm gonna take these off first, and I'm gonna take that off. Dang, I'm gonna put a jack right here because that spring's right there, and I do not want that junk to go crazy on me. So put a jack there, and I'm gonna take these off, and it'll be easier for me to get to them bottom bolts, and then we can go from there. So put y'all on this time lapse, and we're gonna get busy. Alright gang, so that's gonna be it for this video. Basically I was just wanting to get everything set up and in the works for next weekend. Next weekend we're gonna cut this metal and start getting everything welded in, and get that piece over there that's already welded in finalized. But yeah, I want to wait the next weekend and get these pieces cut. At least I got the templates now, because I left one of my cutoff wheels at work, and I left my bunch of other stuff that I got to do to prep this to get it to where I want to weld it at work. So next weekend I'm gonna bring it all home and we're gonna get this thing welded in and get everything done. We did get the K member out, and I'm happy about that. Another thing is this over here, like I was telling y'all, it does have a lot of rust on this. So really what I'm gonna do is take this top piece of metal right here off, take this top piece, and I'm gonna remake it. I'm gonna cut all this off, these little stragglies, whatever you want to call them, where they didn't do a good job of cutting it. I'm gonna take all that off and I'm gonna re-weld and make that piece right there. That should be pretty easy. So yeah, I want to remake it, that way I have a good foundation to weld all this other stuff too. So like I said, we got K member out, so I'm happy about that. So we should be able to next weekend get all this metal cut and get everything done on that. So I appreciate y'all for watching, appreciate y'all tuning in and supporting me like always. If you haven't already, hit that like, subscribe button. I don't really ask for you to subscribe like that, but this right here is gonna be some next level content, so you might as well, so you can stay tuned. So I appreciate y'all. See y'all on the next one.